In the beginning, there was God, and there was the devil. And one day, they had been meeting in the Garden of Eden, paradise, and they were walking. And God turns to the devil, Satan, Lucifer, Iblis, he goes by many names. He said, something like that. He said, well, my brother, tell me what you have been doing with yourself all this time. And the devil, well, he looked at God and he said, well, I have been walking this way, and I have been walking this way, and I have been looking about myself, and I have seen many wondrous things. And the devil turns to God and says, well, my brother, what have you been doing with yourself all this time? And God looks at him and says, well, I've been busy. I've been creating. And the devil says, well, that's wonderful. What have you been creating? And God says, well, if you'd like to join me, I will show you my latest creations. So that would be marvellous, marvellous. And so, God, with his brother, the devil, they are walking through paradise, and they sit at the base of a huge apple tree. And God looks to the apple tree, and he smiles. And behind the apple tree walks two perfect beings, unknown to this world, unseen. And the devil, he stands there and says, well, and the God says, well, these are my two latest creations. Aren't they wonderful? And the devil says, yes, they are. They are. I've never seen things like this before. These are amazing. Would you be all right if I took a closer look at these beings? And God said, yes, fine. Be my guest. And the devil says, what do you call these? What are these beings, these new creations? He says, well, I call this one woman, and I call this one man. Well, that's amazing, says the devil. Right, I'm going to have a closer look at these lovely creations. And the devil transforms himself into a tiny, tiny, tiny insect. And he pops into Eve's mouth. He travels. He travels down this arm, and he travels back. And he travels down this arm, and he travels back. And he travels down this leg, and he travels back up. And he travels down this leg, and he travels back up. And he goes through all the organs, from the very tips of the toes to the very top of the head to the heavens. And the devil pops up. He says, well. And he looks at his brother. He starts to smile. And he looks back at Eve. And he looks at God. And he looks at Eve. He says, oh my God. That's so funny. That's so funny. And God says, well, what is it, my brother? What is so funny? So, let us see. Do you mind if I just have a look inside the man? He said, yes, it's fine. So again, the devil transforms himself into a tiny, tiny, tiny insect. And he pops inside the man's mouth. And he travels down this arm. And he travels back up. And he travels down this arm. And he travels back up. And he travels down this leg. And he travels back up. And he travels down this leg. And he travels back up. And he goes through all the internal organs. From the very tips of the toe to the top of the head in the heavens. And pop! Out comes the devil. And he stands there. He says, yes, these are wonderful creations indeed. My brother. God says, what is so funny? What is so funny? Do you not realize Yes, these are amazing creations and truly wonderful things you have created. But do you not realise that inside they are completely hollow? And God looked at his brother and says, hollow? What do you mean? Yes, inside they are completely hollow. And they will spend the whole of their lives looking to be fulfilled. The end.